Hello again, this is Captain John with another one of my video tips of the week. Imagine that you need to enter an unfamiliar channel after sunset. You have an injured crew aboard and must get her to a medical facility as soon as possible. Up ahead you see a row of blinking yellow lights strung across the channel from bank to bank. There are no alternative channels, and you need to pass through the obstruction ahead. Blinking yellow lights indicate underwater construction that involves underwater pipeline. You want to be familiar with how to navigate through an area like this to avoid serious damage or injury. The navigation rules identify the way pipeline lights and pipeline openings must be marked. You can turn to Annex 5, also known as the Pilot Rules, which applies to all vessels that operate on the inland waters of the U.S. and to United States vessels operating on the Canadian waters of the Great Lakes. Lights along the length of the pipeline must be yellow and staggered at equal intervals. Each yellow light will flash 50 to 70 times per minute and must be visible for 2 nautical miles on a clear, dark night. Lights that mark the opening in the pipeline show 2 red, non-blinking lights in a vertical line on each end of the pipeline. These must be visible all around the horizon for 2 nautical miles on a clear, dark night. The nav rules state that the lower red light on each side of the opening must be the same height as the flashing yellow lights. The uppermost red light on each side must be at least 1 meter above the lower red lights. Note that as we sail through, we must stay between the red lights on each side of the opening for safe passage. In non-emergency situations, find an alternative channel, stop and anchor, or heave to. Wait for daylight to make the best decision for safe passage. Use these easy sailing navigation tips to keep your small sailboat in safe water and your sailing crew safe and sound. This is Captain John, and this has been another one of my video tips of the week. Find more sailing tips and techniques on www.skippertips.com.